Here, nestled in the heart of the Philippine archipelago, lies an island of extraordinary beauty. Welcome to Boracay, Philippines, a sliver of paradise, where sands as fine as powdered sugar meet waters of the most astonishing turquoise. For generations, this island has been a sanctuary, a place where the frenetic pace of the modern world seems to melt away, replaced by the gentle rhythm of the tides and the whisper of the wind through palm fronds. It is a world teeming with life, both in its vibrant coral reefs and in the bustling yet relaxed culture that thrives along its shores. I am BHM, and it is my profound pleasure to be your guide on this remarkable journey. Together, we will traverse this island's famed coastlines, uncover its hidden treasures, and immerse ourselves in the unique experiences it offers. The charm of Boracay is not merely in its picturesque landscapes, but in the spirit of the place, a delicate balance of serene nature and vibrant human activity. This is more than just a holiday destination. It is a living, breathing ecosystem of wonder. Join us as we explore the very soul of Boracay Island. We will not only witness its stunning vistas, but also understand the activities and rituals that make a visit here so unforgettable. This film will serve as your guide, a map to your next great travel adventure, revealing the secrets that lie beneath the surface of this tropical jewel. Let our exploration begin, into the heart of one of the planet's most celebrated island havens. Our journey commences on what is arguably the lifeblood of this island, the iconic White Beach. Here, nature has crafted a shoreline of almost impossible perfection. The sand, composed of fine, weathered coral, is so soft, so brilliantly white, it feels cool to the touch even under the midday sun. This 4-kilometer stretch is a habitat for relaxation, a place where visitors from all corners of the globe come to perform the simple, ancient ritual of sunbathing. It is a pilgrimage to the sun, a moment of quiet communion with the elements. The shoreline is fringed by a forest of coconut palms, their fronds rustling in the sea breeze, providing dappled shade for those seeking refuge from the tropical heat. They stand as silent sentinels, having witnessed the island's evolution for decades. The water itself is a marvel, a vast placid expanse of crystal clarity. Taking a dip here is not merely to cool off, it is to immerse oneself in the very essence of the tropics. The gentle gradient of the seabed makes it an inviting sanctuary for swimmers of all abilities, a calm and safe haven. Gazing out from the shore, the view is one of serene grandeur. The horizon is a clean, sharp line where the sky meets the sea, broken only by the occasional silhouette of a parao, the traditional outrigger sailboat, gliding silently across the water. This is the quintessential Boracay experience, the foundation upon which all other island adventures are built. It is a scene of profound tranquility, a living postcard that captures the heart of this Philippine paradise. The simple act of being here is, in itself, an unforgettable experience. The White Beach is not a single, monolithic entity, but a dynamic, ever-changing environment divided into distinct territories known as stations. To truly understand the rhythm of the island, one must undertake a migration, a leisurely stroll along the water's edge from the tranquil north of Station 1 to the bustling south of Station 3. This journey on foot is a narrative of the island's character, revealing its different faces with every step. The path is the beach itself, a natural promenade sculpted by the tides. Beginning in Station 1, one finds an atmosphere of quiet exclusivity. The sand here is at its widest and finest, the resort's more spacious, exuding an air of serene luxury. The pace is slow, unhurried. As we move southwards, a gradual transformation occurs. The energy begins to build. The sounds of gentle conversation and distant music start to weave into the soundscape of the waves. This is the transition zone, where the tranquility of the north begins to blend with the vibrancy of the island's core. Upon reaching Station 2, the island's heart beats its strongest. The path becomes a bustling thoroughfare of human activity. The air is thick with the tantalizing aromas of street food and the cheerful chatter of vendors and travelers. Finally, as we approach Station 3, the atmosphere shifts once more. The vibe becomes more bohemian, more laid back, with a charming array of budget-friendly accommodations and rustic beachfront bars. This coastal walk is more than just a physical journey. It is a cultural and sensory exploration of Boracay's diverse social ecosystem. At the very epicenter of Station 2, we discover a unique habitat, a man-made ecosystem that thrives amidst the natural beauty de Mall Boracay. This is not a mall in the traditional enclosed sense, but an open-air labyrinth of commerce and social interaction. It serves as the island's primary hub, a place where the needs of the modern visitor are met. Here, one can find all the necessary provisions for life on the beach, from vibrant swimwear and protective lotions to the brightly colored toys that signal family fun. The Damal Strip is a vibrant artery, pulsating with energy. It is a place of constant movement, a river of people flowing between shops and stalls. The air is a symphony of sounds, the sizzle of food being prepared in open-air booths, the clinking of glasses from lively cocktail bars, and the cheerful electronic calls of the arcade. It is a sensory feast, a concentrated dose of the island's social dynamism. Here, the relaxed beach culture intersects with the lively hustle of a marketplace. This area is more than just a place to shop. It is a vital part of the island's social fabric. In the evenings, it transforms, illuminated by countless lights, becoming a central gathering point for islanders and visitors alike. It is where plans are made, stories are shared, and the day's adventures are recounted over a shared meal or a refreshing drink. Damal is the modern agora of Boracay, a testament to the island's ability to seamlessly blend nature with vibrant human enterprise. On the opposite side of the island, just a 10-minute walk from the calm waters of White Beach, you'll find a coastline with a totally different character. This is Bulabog Beach, the windward shore. Here, the elements are just more pronounced, more powerful. The winds, shaped by the island's geography, blow with this consistent and formidable strength, especially during the Amihan season. This constant breath from the ocean really sculpts a unique environment, both physically and culturally. It's the undisputed kingdom of wind sports. From sunrise to sunset, the sky above Bulabog is alive with vibrant, dancing shapes of kites. Kite surfers, like magnificent seabirds, harness the wind's power to skim across the water, launching themselves into the air in these breathtaking displays of acrobatic skill. The beach is a staging ground for these wind warriors, a colorful chaos of rigging, boards, and focused athletes all getting ready to challenge the elements. The atmosphere is just full of energy and adrenaline. But, despite all this intense activity, Bulabog Beach keeps its own rugged charm. It's lined with its own resorts and bars, but they cater to a different tribe. Folks drawn by the thrill of the sport, not the laziness of sunbathing. The beach is less crowded, the vibe is more focused. It's a fascinating contrast to the leeward side of the island, really showing Boracay's incredible diversity. It's a reminder that paradise isn't just one note, but a complex harmony of different energies and landscapes. To really get a sense of the scale and diversity of Boracay and its surrounding waters, you kind of have to take to the sea. The traditional banca, that's a motorized outrigger boat, is your ride for this essential adventure. Embarking on an island-hopping tour is like a rite of passage, a guided safari across the turquoise plains of the Sibuyan Sea. With a local captain at the helm, whose knowledge of these waters has been passed down through generations, we venture beyond the main island's familiar shores. The voyage reveals a constellation of smaller hidden worlds. The boat carves a path through crystal-clear waters, leading to these secluded coves and secret beaches that you just can't reach by land. These are places where the sand is just as white, but there are way fewer footprints. The tour makes stops at prime snorkeling spots, like Coral Garden or Tambasan Beach. Here, with just a simple mask and snorkel, you can peek into a totally different realm. A vibrant underwater metropolis buzzing with life. Colorful parrotfish, sergeant majors, and a bunch of other reef fish dart among the intricate coral formations. It's a world of silent, graceful movement and dazzling diversity. The journey is also broken up by moments of pure relaxation, stopping at picturesque spots like Puka Beach or Ilig-Iligan for a swim in calm, protected waters, or just to lie on the sand and soak up the peacefulness of these isolated sanctuaries. This boat ride is really like a mini odyssey, a journey that expands your view of Boracay from just one island to a magnificent marine ecosystem. Our voyage brings us to the northernmost tip of Boracay, to a beach named for the natural treasures that once defined it, Puka Beach. Its name comes from the puka shell, which is the smoothed, flattened top of the cone snail shell, and these used to be found here in great abundance. While the shells are a bit less common these days, the beach still has that wild, untamed beauty that its name suggests. This is a different kind of coastline, coarser and more rugged than the powdery stretch of White Beach. The sand here is a granular mix of white coral and crushed shells, giving it a unique texture. The shoreline is steeper, and the waves that crash here have a more powerful, resonant sound. This raw, natural state makes Puka Beach a favorite for those looking for a more elemental swimming experience. It feels more isolated, like a frontier at the edge of the island, offering a real sense of escape from the busier areas to the south. The atmosphere is one of rugged tranquility. For a long time, Puka Beach was this pristine, almost untouched secret. Now, though, you can see signs of change on the horizon. New establishments are starting to pop up, hinting at future development. Yet, for now, it remains a welcoming haven for visitors who appreciate its less crowded vibe. It stands as a beautiful example of Boracay's natural state, a place to connect with the island's more powerful and untamed character before it, too, changes with the ongoing march of progress. In a striking juxtaposition to the island's wild beaches, we find a landscape meticulously shaped by human hands. High on the island's northeastern coast lies Fairways and Blue Water Resort, home to Boracay's only golf course. This 18-hole championship course, designed by Graham Marsh, is a verdant oasis, a sprawling carpet of green draped over the island's rolling hills. It represents a different kind of paradise, one of precision, order, and curated natural beauty. Playing a round of golf here is an experience that, honestly, transcends the sport itself. Each fairway and green is a vantage point, offering breathtaking, panoramic views of the Sibuyan Sea. The deep blue of the ocean provides a stunning contrast to the immaculate green of the course. The sea breeze, which is a powerful force on Bulabog Beach, becomes a subtle, strategic challenge for the golfer. It is a unique dialogue between the meticulously designed course and the wild, unpredictable elements of the island. This sanctuary of sport is not just for the seasoned professional or the private member. The resort welcomes guests, offering them the chance to partake in this unique island activity. It really demonstrates Boracay's capacity to cater to a wide spectrum of interests, from the adrenaline-seeking kitesurfer to the contemplative golfer. Here, amidst the island's beautiful vistas, one can engage in a game of patience and skill, surrounded by a landscape that is both a natural wonder and a masterpiece of human design. As the sun begins its descent, a different kind of vessel appears on the waters surrounding Boracay. These are the party cruises, floating platforms of celebration that offer a unique perspective on the island's famed twilight hours. To join one of these cruises is to become part of a mobile, vibrant community, a tribe united in the pursuit of festivity and breathtaking views. The boats, often catamarans or large bankas, are equipped for revelry, with music systems and onboard bars. The cruise typically sets sail in the late afternoon, charting a course along the length of White Beach. From the sea, the island reveals a different profile. The familiar stretch of sand and palms becomes a panoramic spectacle, a living diorama of island life. Passengers can watch the beachgoers, the sailboats, and the changing colors of the landscape from a privileged, detached viewpoint. The music begins to play, setting a lively rhythm that syncs with the gentle rocking of the boat. This is a social ritual, a seaside party where strangers from around the world come together. As the cruise progresses, many offer opportunities to swim or even slide into the warm ocean waters, a brief, exhilarating immersion before the main event. The climax, of course, is the sunset itself. Adrift on the water, with an unobstructed view of the western horizon, passengers witness the sky ignite in a symphony of color. It is a shared moment of awe, a collective celebration of the day's end, enjoyed from the best seat in the house. As darkness falls, the White Beach undergoes a profound metamorphosis. The sunbathers retreat, and a new ecosystem emerges, one that thrives in the cool of the night. A nocturnal walk along the shore is an essential Boracay experience, revealing yet another facet of the island's complex personality. The once uniform stretch of sand becomes a tapestry of light and sound, with each station broadcasting its own unique frequency. The air, now cool and laced with salt, carries the sounds of the night. In Station 1, the atmosphere remains one of sophisticated calm. The light is softer, emanating from elegant hotel lounges and fine dining restaurants. The sound is a gentle murmur of conversation, punctuated by the clinking of wine glasses. As one migrates south towards Station 2, the energy intensifies dramatically. This is the heart of Boracay's nightlife. The beachfront transforms into a sprawling alfresco dining room, with tables and chairs set right on the sand, lit by torches and candles. Further along, the rhythmic beat of music spills out from dozens of bars, each competing for the attention of passers-by. And then, there is the fire. Nightly, performers take to the sand, their bodies silhouetted against the dark sea as they manipulate flames with mesmerizing skill. These fire dance shows are a primal, captivating spectacle. Continuing to Station 3, the energy mellows once more into a relaxed bohemian vibe, with acoustic music and casual beanbag lounges. This nightly patrol is a journey through the island's vibrant, pulsating heart. Deep within the sprawling territory of Fairways and Blue Water Resort lies a specialized arena for a very modern form of celebration, the Kudeta District. Here, on a predictable bi-weekly cycle, a remarkable event takes place. Every Thursday and Saturday as evening descends, the area transforms for the island's most famous foam party. This is a highly social and ritualized gathering, a pilgrimage for those seeking a night of high-energy, immersive revelry. The event begins with anticipation. The music, a powerful rhythmic pulse, calls to the participants, drawing them towards the central pool area. As the crowd gathers, the atmosphere builds. Then, the moment arrives. Machines positioned around the venue begin to churn, producing a colossal, ever-growing mountain of foam. It billows out, cascading into the pool and onto the dance floor, swallowing the space in a sea of white bubbles. It is a surreal, almost dreamlike transformation of the environment. To enter the foam is to be completely enveloped, to lose oneself in the sensory experience. The world is reduced to the feel of the bubbles, the sound of the music, and the shared energy of the crowd. It is a spectacle of collective effervescence, a temporary suspension of normal conventions. This foam party is a starkly modern ritual, yet it taps into a primal desire for communal joy and abandonment. It represents the pinnacle of Boracay's high-energy party scene, a memorable and uniquely contemporary island experience. In an age where the captured image is a vital trophy of travel, Boracay offers a multitude of iconic locations for this modern ritual. The island itself seems to have been designed for the camera lens. One of the most sought-after shots involves a unique vessel, the Crystal Kayak. This transparent boat allows for a remarkable illusion, creating images where the subject appears to be floating directly on the surface of the impossibly clear water. It is a clever and beautiful way to document the sea's pristine quality. Further down the beach, in Station 1, stands a natural monument that has become synonymous with Boracay Willie's Rock. This volcanic rock formation, crowned with a small statue of the Virgin Mary, is a place of pilgrimage for photographers and the faithful alike. At high tide, it appears as a tiny, rugged island just off the shore. At low tide, one can walk right up to its base. Capturing an image here, with the rock silhouetted against the sky or the sea, is a quintessential act of a Boracay visit. But perhaps the most sacred photographic ritual on the island is the pursuit of the sunset. As the day wanes, a silent, collective migration occurs. People gather all along White Beach, particularly in the wide-open spaces of Station 1, their cameras and phones held ready. As the sun touches the horizon, the sky erupts in a breathtaking display of orange, pink, and purple hues. Capturing this fleeting daily spectacle is more than just taking a picture. It is an act of reverence for the profound beauty of the natural world. The act of dining on Boracay is often inseparable from the environment itself. The island offers a vast and varied culinary landscape, but the most coveted experience is to dine by the seaside. All along the stretch of White Beach, a diverse ecosystem of eateries has evolved, each offering not just sustenance, but also a front-row seat to one of the world's most beautiful views. The gentle sound of the waves becomes the background music to the meal. The options are plentiful, catering to every palate and budget. Grand buffet restaurants lay out lavish spreads, their tables groaning under the weight of fresh seafood, grilled meats, and international delicacies. Here, the dining experience is one of abundance and variety, a feast for the senses set against the backdrop of the setting sun. The flickering lights of the torches create an atmosphere that is both festive and intimate, transforming the beach into a grand, open-air dining hall. For those seeking a more subdued experience, the shoreline is also dotted with cozy coffee shops and quaint cafes. Here, one can enjoy a quiet moment of reflection, sipping a locally grown coffee or a fresh fruit shake while gazing out at the turquoise water. Whether it is a grand celebratory feast or a simple solitary cup of coffee, the act of dining by the sea elevates the experience. It is a communion with nature, a moment where the beauty of the surroundings becomes an integral ingredient of the meal itself. While White Beach is the island's famous heart, Boracay holds other, more secluded secrets for those willing to venture off the beaten path. Beyond the main thoroughfares, there exist private, hidden beaches, pockets of tranquility that offer a profound sense of peace and isolation. These are the island's quiet corners, places like Iligan Beach on the northeastern coast. Reaching them often requires a tricycle ride over rustic roads, a small pilgrimage that rewards the traveler with solitude. These beaches are often favored by foreign visitors and those who have come to know the island intimately. Here, the primary activity is simply being. Sunbathing takes on a more meditative quality, undisturbed by crowds or commerce. The sand may be different, the shoreline more rugged, but the beauty is just as potent, perhaps even more so for its exclusivity. These are places to read a book, to swim in peace, to listen to the unadulterated sound of the wind and the waves. Discovering these secluded shores is like finding a secret room in a grand mansion. They offer a glimpse of what Boracay was like before it became a world-renowned destination. They are sanctuaries of serenity, vital refuges from the vibrant energy of the island's more popular areas. For the modern traveler, finding such a place provides not just privacy, but a deeper, more personal connection to the island's raw, natural spirit. It is an experience of pure, unadulterated paradise. No journey is truly complete without the acquisition of tokens, small artifacts that serve as tangible memories of the experience. Souvenir shopping on Boracay is a ritual in itself, a final hunt before returning to one's own habitat. The main hunting grounds are the bustling alleys of Mall at Station 2, where a plethora of shops offer a wide range of keepsakes, from branded t-shirts and keychains to handcrafted jewelry and intricate wood carvings. For the more discerning hunter, seeking a better bargain, the trail leads south to the markets of Station 3. Here, the atmosphere is more akin to a traditional palenque, a local market where prices are often more negotiable, and the finds can feel more authentic. One can find everything from pearl necklaces of varying quality to woven bags and hats, perfect for life in the tropics. This is where haggling, a time-honored tradition of commerce, can be practiced with a friendly spirit. However, there is one souvenir that must not be taken. A strict and important conservation law is in effect. It is forbidden to take any sand from the famed White Beach. This rule is a vital measure to protect the island's most precious natural resource, to ensure that its unique, powdery shores remain for generations of visitors to come. So while one may leave with bags full of memories, the sand itself must remain, a permanent and protected part of this extraordinary island ecosystem. We conclude our exploration with the island's most reliable and most magical performance, the Boracay sunset. This is not merely an astronomical event, it is a communal experience, a daily ritual that unites everyone on the western-facing shore. As the afternoon sun begins to lose its intensity, a palpable shift occurs in the island's energy. The heat subsides, replaced by a gentle golden light that bathes the entire landscape in a warm, ethereal glow. People from all walks of life, from every corner of the globe, begin to gather. They find their spots on the sand, settle into beachfront bars, or wade into the calm, shallow water. A sense of shared anticipation hangs in the air. This is a time for photography, for capturing the final, brilliant moments of the day. Silhouettes are cast against the increasingly colorful sky, creating dramatic and beautiful images. It is a moment of collective creativity, inspired by nature's grand display. As the sun dips below the horizon, the sky puts on its final breathtaking show, painting itself in fiery oranges, soft pinks, and deep purples. A cheerful, serene energy pervades the beach. There might be a smattering of applause, a collective sigh of contentment. The Boracay sunset is a powerful reminder of the simple, profound beauty that the natural world offers freely each day. It is the perfect, peaceful conclusion to any day spent in this tropical paradise, a final, magnificent flourish from the island itself. Thank you for joining us on this virtual journey through the magnificent ecosystem of Boracay Island in the Philippines. We have traversed its shores, navigated its waters, and observed the fascinating rituals of life that unfold here daily. From the sun-drenched tranquility of its beaches to the vibrant pulse of its nightlife, we have showcased the top 15 must-try experiences and places to visit. This island is a complex tapestry of natural wonder and human spirit, a place that leaves a lasting impression on all who are fortunate enough to experience it. This exploration has, I hope, illuminated the delicate beauty and diverse character of this world-renowned paradise. For more informative virtual tours like this, which delve into the heart of our planet's most incredible destinations, be sure to subscribe to our channel, HG Virtual Tour. Our mission is to continue bringing these remarkable places to you, fostering a deeper understanding and appreciation for the world we all share. There are countless other habitats to explore, each with its own unique story to tell. We hope you've enjoyed exploring the unparalleled beauty of Boracay Island with us. The memory of its white sands, turquoise waters, and spectacular sunsets will surely linger. But the world is vast, and many more adventures await. Let this journey be an inspiration for your own explorations, a reminder of the wonder that lies just over the horizon. Stay tuned for more adventures, as our quest to document the beauty of our planet continues.